Okay, let's see if this works. Nope. Oh crap. Ha! Uh-oh. Hey new legs, hey guys. Oh good, okay, it seems like it's working. I was really worried it might not work and I was like, I don't know. This is my first time trying the YouTube option, so I hope this works for you guys because I want to start doing just like more patron only streams. But okay, let me get Hey, okay, good. Glad. I was really scared the link wouldn't work. It wasn't letting me post it directly on Patreon in a post, so I had to like send it as a message for you guys. So essentially what I'm doing is painting, I've painted them all silver. I've sealed the foam and then painted them silver. And then last night I was up pretty late, just doing like some shadowing and detailing on these because they start off pretty bright. Hey Matt, hi everyone. So they start off like this, like super fake and metallic looking. And if you guys have any questions, like you can ask me questions. Like basically I want these private streams to be like, just like a hangout for us, different from Twitch, tutorial stuff that like I can help you guys with if you want, like all that stuff. So I'm still learning about like painting, techniques and stuff. Let me move the camera just a little bit. But I found a much faster way to seal the foam and that kind of thing. Hey everyone. Quick question, in the word scent, is the letter S or C silent? I mean, I feel like they work together collaboratively. Scent. But, you know, I mean, a cent like a coin is the same. It sounds exactly the same, like cent, cent. So, and then there's sent to send something, S-E-N-T. So, I don't know. Okay. Like I was saying, so I painted everything silver and it shows up like, ooh, I hope that's not coming off. When I painted silver, it's very, very shiny like this, and it looks kind of like fake and not great. So last night I started working on these, and I did this to add dimension and detailing. You can see like, basically I shaded underneath anywhere that a shadow would hit naturally is kind of where I tried to put shadow on this. But even so, notice this still looks a little flat. So I've been going back in and adding an even darker layer right next to where some of the crevices are. And you can see much more dimension and detailing compared to this. See how flat this looks next to this one? So that's kind of where I'm at right now. And before I used to use watered down acrylic. There's a couple ways to do this, but I didn't love the results I was getting. And you can also use another product, which I have, but can be a little tricky, called Rub and Buff. But something that I found really great from my friend Kinpatsu Cosplay is using oil paint. Hey Greg Day, hi guys, hi. This is so fun. I've never done like a private stream before. Do you think it's called sand because it's between the sea and the land? I don't think necessarily Ruben J. Rush, but I do like that. I do like that theory. It's a good theory. I mean, now I just want to believe that. So basically what I've been doing is taking my oil paint, and this is the color I mixed up, which is a color of black and white, and then I don't know, I don't know what ivory black is supposed to be, but that's what I've been using, just straight ivory black to go back in there. And I know, Ruben's kind of blowing my mind too. I do like that sand one though. And then, oh wait, which one did I, sorry. This one. This is the one that's good. I know what I want to do. So I've just been going back in and tracing a very fine line everywhere that I've already done the edging detail, which is basically, it's like double work for me, but I do really love painting stuff. Ugh, ugh, ugh. And I got oil paint all over my hands. And the good thing is, so the reason I really like this oil paint method is because acrylics tend to dry out really quickly. Even like the watered down ones, they don't move as much, but oil paints take like days to dry. So you've got a lot of flexibility with this. I still haven't quite figured out the best brushes yet either to use for this. So that's been sort of an experiment. Why is it called a building if it's already been built? It's a good question. How have you guys been today? What have you been up to? So you can see, I'll try and do my best with the close-up cam here. So you can see I'm just going back in and adding that thin line. And these ones, I haven't added it, and it's not nearly as, it just doesn't pop as much. But painting these things is really annoying because I have to paint and blend all of the spikes as well. There's a lot of little areas that I've got to paint. I tend to be one of those people that I'm a perfectionist, and it happened to me on Farah. But I get like too hung up on little things that don't matter. With like sanding and just like overly trying to make things perfect. And now I'm just trying to find like the fastest ways to do it and have it still look good, but it doesn't have to be perfect because it's fine. What about animal nipples? What are you guys? Have you ever noticed that there are way more nipples in the world than there are people? It's a very interesting way to look at it. All those animal nipples messing things up. Working. Do you guys have any big plans for the weekend? I'm doing the lingerie shoots for Patreon this weekend. I'm going to try and figure out, I don't know, I may do a poll to see what you guys want me to shoot, but it depends. I have to take a look at what I have. And when I can, convention season started already, and so it's hard to like schedule photographers. This month really got away from me. I don't know about you guys, but I can't believe it's the end of January already. Always be Psylocke. I know. Oh man, I really do need to sit down and just make my Psylocke costumes. That might be good. Those would actually be good cosplay in a day costumes to make. I'm getting close to that goal, you guys, and I really want to do it. I think it'll be cool just to like start to finish be able to January is like sort of the soft start of con season. I would say, yeah, kind of now. I mean, it used to be more like March-ish, but there's so many cons now. And I usually don't go for more than a day because I've got too much to do with streaming and other stuff. So what I'm doing is, now that I've drawn these lines all around the bases of these, just to get like a better, see how it's darkened it there? It's here, but see how much lighter that is? It doesn't pop as much. You can see this is much more, I don't know, I think this one looks cooler. So I'm basically just taking my brush and going in and blending all of that oil paint so it doesn't look like I just drew it on. Are all the photographers at the cons then? Yeah, a lot of them, or some of them that I work with have been traveling. There's only a couple of photographers I work with that are reliable and also that I trust to shoot me in my underwear. Not saying that the other photographers are untrustworthy, it's just I've worked with these photographers for a long time, so I know that their work is consistent, that they're fast, they always do a great job, you know, that kind of thing. This costume is my Femme Shredder costume. So I'm wearing this, I'm debuting it at Anime LA. So it's basically, tomorrow is the last day I have to finish it, which I kind of need to finish it tonight because I have a shoot tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing a swimsuit photo shoot for my friend's swimwear. Rylea, my friend Rylea from Team Unicorn is launching her own swimwear line. So I'm modeling for that. And I'll probably do Instax photos there for you guys. So for those of you that are at the Instax tier and above, you'll get little Instaxes from the swimsuit shoot. Some of my favorite photographers that I work with, Saffles Photography is always like top of my list. I've worked with Saffles as someone before he even like got like big. I remember I've followed Saffles since he had like 2,000 followers on Instagram. But I love Saffles. He's a good friend and we're both just so busy it becomes hard to shoot sometimes. I don't know if we've ever done a lingerie shoot together, but I love Saffles. He's great. Who else? Happy Trigger LA is another photographer I work with a lot. And Guilt Photography are some really great people. Who else? I'm trying to think of my list of photographers. Nerdy Pictures. Okay, so I just gone in and blended that. So essentially I'm trying to create like anywhere like dirt or grime would sort of build up, but you can see how it's much more defined at the base of these spikes there. And I think it's hard too with the light shining. It actually makes it appear a little bit brighter, shinier than it is. But so that's the difference. But see, there's a lot more definition in this one on there instead of this one. So now I've got to do the same thing to this one. Nice, Greg. Yay. Sweet. Well, you will be getting some cute Instaxes of my friend's new swimwear line. Aw, thanks, Ruben. That's so nice of you. LTA, like, totally awesome. That was me first starting out on YouTube, and I used to get so upset because people were so mean on the comments. I used to cry all the time, you guys. It was really embarrassing. There are no more Team Unicorn videos coming up in 2017. No. Team Unicorn really doesn't do much. Claire essentially doesn't want to do anything internet related anymore. So, and she kind of put her foot down about that. So unfortunately, it kind of puts a halt to a lot of what, if the show ever happens, then yeah, for sure, we would do stuff together again, but that's kind of like her view on it. So it's really halted Team Unicorn doing anything anymore. Unfortunately. I think that unicorn's kind of dead. Who knows? I don't know. It took 10 years for Mad Men to get made, so you never know. I honestly think Steven Universe kind of beat us to the punch. Not that the show is the same, but has a lot of similar beats to it, so I don't see it happening personally, but you can always hope. What do I want to be when I grow up? Oh man, I don't know anymore, you guys. I'm pretty happy with like what I do now, just like streaming and making costumes and all of that. Can that just be my job forever? I'd eventually like to have my own show, but like I have a couple scripted shows that I've created with other people that are out there, so. This is a pain in the ass. All this like detailing and all this stuff is a huge pain. Oakland A's Fan Fest? What is Oakland A? Is that what you're doing, Clifford? This weekend? I'm confused. But I'm curious, like, do you guys like this option? I was gonna do the Google Hangouts, and like, I'll still be doing Google Hangouts, but I think instead of like, my big thing is I've really always wanted to create a community. And that's like my biggest focus is creating a community, like with Patreon, with everything. And so like, I like this idea of these private streams because we can hang out and we can do fun stuff. And it's just like your time, guys. That's awesome, Ruben. I hope it works out for you. The Hangouts, they are tier specific, yes. So, and I'm getting caught up on them too. Sorry, I've been trying to schedule them, but my schedule gets so nuts sometimes, you guys. It's hard because I don't always know where I'm going to be. But basically, Google Hangouts, I think, essentially, I realize, like, with Google Hangouts, sometimes it can be a lot of pressure. But essentially, Google Hangouts will happen once a month, and then we'll do this private live streaming stuff will happen once a week. But there are things like I want to do, like, the cosplay in a day stuff, where it would literally be, like, 9, 10, 12-hour streams, but I would start to finish make a costume on the stream, and then I would like put on and be like, hey guys, look at what we did today. And then I also want to do like live photo shoots. That's something we've talked about. And what else? Interactive like gaming stuff, things where I have guests. Just like cool stuff. Oh man, you're in Australia? That's for sure. No. I'm trying to schedule them, Matt. Like I keep like basically I basically was like, hey people, give me times, but then no one really gave me times. So it's easier for me to just be like, hey, I have this time period available. Also, for live streams, you guys, I don't know if Thursday is necessarily ideal because I know with people's work schedules and things like that. So maybe Sunday nights after my D&D show, it might be better. I'm just trying to coordinate and figure out, like, this is all about you guys and, like, whatever is going to work best for you. All right, so I'm doing the same thing with this one. You can see already the difference I've made. But see, like, how harsh that line looks? It doesn't look great. So I'm going to go in there and blend it like I did with this one. Ta-da! And make it look nicer. If you guys have any questions about, like, cosplay stuff and whatnot, I'm no expert, but I can try and give, like, tips and advice, too. Either day is good for you? Oh, Troggy, you're so funny. Well, it's also why I scaled back on streaming on Twitch is because I want to put more of a focus on my Patreon community, you know? So on Twitch, like, I'll still have days available, but it's just, you know, I'm setting more time aside just, like, specifically for Patreon. Oh, that's so weird. I guess someone's following me on Twitch for some reason? But this shouldn't be streaming to Twitch. Am I streaming on Twitch as well? Let me make sure that's not happening, because whoops. Damn it! Sorry if I fucked this up, guys. I shouldn't be streaming on Twitch. Okay, good. I'm not. I was like, fuck. Sorry, I totally thought I messed this up. It's my first time trying to do the private stream, so. Okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah, I guess people are just, like, watching old videos or something and just. That's why I got really scared when I saw the, like, Twitch, like. Oh, thanks, Clifford. Thanks. Okay, yeah, no, I just checked it too, and I was like, wait a second. So, essentially, basically, so what's happening is I didn't have time to build, like, and it seems silly to just build a whole nother, what do you call it? Overlay for the YouTube private streams. I will at some point do that for you guys, but I haven't yet because there are other things that are taking precedent for my time. Like finishing this costume, sorry. But eventually I'll build separate overlays, but I'm just using my same Twitch overlay. So it has all the like Streamlabs stuff still like built into it. So that's why it's just going to show and be active. LTA was a show I did like, I don't know, 7 years ago. It was called like Totally Awesome. It was with Philip DeFranco. It was actually when like Toby Turner was kind of starting out. God, maybe even longer than that. Maybe 8 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
So you can see I'm just going in and blending all of that. And while they don't have to be like symmetrical, I just want to keep them sort of similar. Sheena and I were talking about moving in together, but I think Sheena and I just can't. It's hard to live with another girl, like for me personally. And so we just realized in the end, especially with the animals and stuff, it wasn't going to work out. So as much as I wanted to do that, no. Oh shit! Oh, donation hype! Donation hype! Thank you so much for the donation. Was that you, Troggy? Wait, who did it? Ham Dance. Oh, we're so close to getting new emotes, you guys. It's very exciting. New emotes and loyalty badges on Twitch. Ham Ham Dab is really cute, and so is Ham Ham Hype. Yeah, is it sad that the bar works better? I have 3 dogs, and she is a cat. So, and her cat's older. This is texting me. So I use this texture paste on the other parts of the armor. See here, like it's got like kind of like a crinkly effect. So the thing is, it makes it a little more difficult than if it was smooth to get this to kind of like blend out. So that's why I'm kind of struggling with it. But now I just have to go around the base of the like. But see, they're starting to look a lot more similar, and they pop a lot more. Poppity pop pops. Oh shit. This one. I was like, wait. I don't know. I think my phone just changes things sometimes. I don't know why it's not Final Fantasy. I actually haven't looked into that. I don't know why it just like automatically. So remember, I don't know if you guys saw the Twitch stream before, but also where I like carved with my X-Acto knife, that's what this line is right here that I'm going in and adding the paint to. So Greg Day, so far, no, I have not gotten any good pics. I'm still waiting to see. I like some of those photographers, but sometimes my face can look a little harsh, and so I'm very particular about beauty retouching, and they were not to my liking so far, unfortunately. I'm really sad too, because like so many of the other girls have like cute ones, and the ones of me are kind of butt. I'm really, really particular. It's also why I'm very particular about photographers that I work with. Like, it just has to do with like my face. It's because I'm not white, like my skin, and this is a true thing, like this is just a photography thing, but like if you're like a pale white, your skin actually reflects light back, so you're more illuminated. But for me, I've got very big cheeks, and I've got very deep set eyes, so if my face isn't lit a certain way, sometimes I get some really ugly shadows on my face, and it's not flattering at all. You can just text me, Sager. Oh, yay, Wayne, yay! I know. Well, I mean, I guess maybe you're telling everybody else, but I was like, I know most of your names. Like, I know who you guys are. I know. Well, it's because on Patreon, it's because I have to send you guys. Who do you think sends out the Instaxes and the photos and everything each month and like hand addresses them? It's me. That's why they're late sometimes. I'm sorry. There's only one of me to go around. Oh, man, I just need to get to a point where I can have an assistant, you guys, and then everything would be so much easier. My life would be so much easier. Yeah, the Snapchat is my Linions only. Troggy or Sager can get you all set up with that. I know where you guys live. Greg Lyon, dog washing unfortunately did not receive the high vote, but I will put it on the table for another time. I'll change up what like the things to vote on are so that eventually like things that may not be as popular will happen. The dogs really do need a bath, but I do kind of need to fix the drain in my bathtub because it's not draining properly, so maybe it's not the best time to give them a bath. But they do need baths. Sadly, I wish I had magical elves fucking to deal with sending shit, you guys. That'd be amazing. It takes me hours to send stuff, like addressing everything, making sure I have the right things sent to people. Printing everything. Not that I'm complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just like, it takes way longer than you think it's going to. I'm like, oh, I'll get this done in like an hour. No, that's not true. It's not true at all. You would enjoy salting my Lynn? Well, definitely. I think essentially what I'm going to do is, I think this is what will probably happen. Eventually, I've been like trying to change the Patreon tiers just to be more like I said, I want to create more of a community and like just be more interactive with everybody. But I think essentially like it'll start at the $10 tier, which will have like one of these monthly hangouts that you can come to. And you'll get to pick, I guess. I have to figure out how that's gonna work too. So like once a week, like I'll do this, and then once a week I'll do something like gaming, and then hopefully I'll get to the point where I'm doing the cosplay in a day one, and then maybe like a live photo shoot one, and then something, I don't know, just like a mixed bag of me doing like dumb IRL stuff, like giving the dogs a bath. So you can kind of like pick and choose, but I have to figure out. I want to offer those options. It's just a matter of like making sure, like depending on what you want that month, like making sure you get the option that you want. Does that make sense? Like just keeping track of everybody. Oh, it's okay, Mikey. I'm more than happy to send you things. It's totally fine. So again, I'm just going in and blending that oil paint in there to create that cool like shadow effect. I do love it though. Like I feel like this looks almost like real metal to me. Maybe I'm stupid. But I'll just have to rely on Troggy and Sager to help me stay more organized with everything. Ham salt. I wonder, let me see. I'm trying to think if there's a way that I can link the new emotes to you guys. Let me see if I can link the photo for you. And you guys can see what we're working towards. I think I have to go to Facebook. Hold on. I don't really use this computer except for streaming and gaming. But like I don't ever like check Facebook on it or any of that stuff. I don't remember the password. Okay, let's see. So we reached a new sub level. I'm at 50. I'm at like 60 subs right now. But hold on. Sorry, 1 second. Mr. Mistragi. So I can add 2 new emotes, and then they have the loyalty badge icons. Let me see. Let me see. Is it bad that I can't keep track of my friends? Oh, here we go. Matt Lewis. 1 year and a few days. It's so crazy. The hype one's pretty hilarious too. Okay, let me see if I can. Oh wait, do they have to be uploaded, or can I post? I don't know how to post things in YouTube. I don't know how to show this. I like don't know how to show it to you guys. Wait, share. Yeah, I guess they have to be uploaded somewhere so that I can link them. This is frustrating. I just want to show you guys. They're so cute. Can't I just... Also, like, YouTube is... No, I can't share them on my stream because they're not uploaded yet to the stream. Like, I still have to pay the guy for them. Okay, let me try sharing in the browser. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm such a failure at this. I don't know if I can share them in my browser because they're in my Facebook messages, so I don't think that's possible. I don't think you guys are going to be able to see this, but I'm going to try it. Probably not because it's in my Facebook messages, so... I don't think you guys can see that link, right? I can't just share what I see. No, there's not, like... No. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh yeah, I guess I could do that. If I go to... I see what you mean, Troggy. I see what's going on here. No, I'm sorry, guys. Like, it's just too much, like, because it's going to show my messages, and I don't want to do that. So, like, why is this not? Let's see. Okay. Hold on. Let me try this. Add. Window capture. Okay. Okay, let's see if that works. It's like not showing it. This doesn't work, you guys. I'm sorry, that doesn't work at all. So yeah, but I don't want them up on Imager, you know what I mean? Because I don't want anyone to, like, yeah. It's okay. Just know that they're really cute, you guys. And the sooner I can pay them for them, the sooner I can upload them to Twitch. And that's that. It's basically the dancing hamster doing a little dab, and then the hype one has these really, it says hype across it, and it's got these really fun eyebrows. But they're cute. There's something you want, you guys, I swear. I think it's too bright though. I've tried showing you guys things from my phone. I could try opening Messenger on my phone and see if that works. Let's see. I'll try it this way, you guys. And then if it doesn't work, we'll just move along. Okay. So obviously it's a little low res, but so there's the Ham Ham dab. Look at that cute little fucker doing. Look at his little dab. Look at him just dabbing away. And then Ham Ham hype. Hold on, let me just try and tilt it so. Ham Ham hype. Yeah, Femme Shredder will have a cape. It's something I need to add. They're not photos though, Troggy. Like, he hand drew them. That's the thing. It's for artwork. Aren't they so cute? So, I mean, which is a pretty reasonable price considering he did 2 hamsters. Like, they're all his, like, own drawings to my specifications. They're really cute, right, guys? Isn't the hype one hilarious? So, you know, like, asking for original artwork that I can use freely however I want, as well as this loyalty badge icons, which he did 4 colors for me, which isn't super complicated, but, you know. But essentially, you know, like $30 for each hamster, and then like another $30 to do like the loyalty badge icons. Like, it's pretty fair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, snap, Sager! What? We're getting emotes! Yay! Thank you so much for the donation. Well, yeah, it's resizing, Matt Loy. You're right. Yeah. Yay! Thank you so much. Yay! Oh, shit. I will message him, and then Ham hype. We will get them for I Twitch usually approves within like 24 hours or so for sure. I'm not talented at drawing, Troggy. If I was talented at drawing, I would for sure do my own stuff like that. But that's one of the few skills I've never been very good at. Thank you so much, Danger. Yay! I'm so excited. Yeah, like unlimited use of artwork like that, like, is pretty. I actually underpaid a lot, just so you guys know. He gave me a pretty good deal. Sager, thank you so much. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm really excited for you guys to get to start using them. And also, I need to get... Subscribership kind of went down a little bit, but I think it's because with Twitch Prime, you have to renew it every month, and people don't realize that. So, and I haven't been, like, harassing people. If also, just so you guys know, like, in the event, like, even if you don't watch Twitch, if you have Twitch Prime, it's free to subscribe to one Twitch person every month. You don't have to use it for me, but don't let Twitch and Amazon keep that money. Give it to somebody. Any Twitch person that you like, just use it to subscribe to their channel, because you're helping support, like, other artists do cool things. And I'm all about that. It's really hard, Mikey. Like, him and I had a lot of back and forth. Like, even getting the hype one done was pretty hard because it's so tiny. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, trying to get it to read is really difficult. Because that's the other thing. It's got to be really simple. And yeah, it's a pain. It's definitely not my wheelhouse. Oh man, you guys are getting new emotes. It's been a long time. Okay, so I feel pretty good about going ahead and darkening this one. Let me make sure it matches the other one. Like I said, they don't have to be exactly the same, but just similar. So to me, this looks a lot better. They look way more defined. Not at all, new legs. Absolutely not. Yeah, for sure, Greg Day. Tell your friends. Tell everybody. Use your Twitch Prime, or use your Twitch Prime is free with Amazon Prime. So go sign up. Go give. Don't let them keep that money. So you can see big difference, right? I think they look super cool. I don't know if you guys can see if it's too bright. Bring them up close. It's so shiny, or it's so bright in here that it's kind of hard to see, I know. It makes them look a lot more reflective than they are. This just needs a little bit more blending. So the legs are done, except for the fact that I need to figure out how to, like, get them on. Ah, crap. So the good thing is, if I get oil paint in the wrong place, I can pretty much just rub it off. And that's one of the reasons I really like working with it. Where Rub and Buff, it's a lot more difficult to get off. Like, if you get it in the wrong spots. And it gets really messy, like, even messier than the oil paint. Yeah, so Amazon, I think Amazon bought Twitch or something like that, or they have some kind of partnership. But essentially, it's just a feature that they added. It's 100% included with your Amazon Prime already. So it's called Twitch Prime. You get other stuff with it too. I forget what exactly because I never really look at mine. I really should make better use of that. What did I do with my paints? Here's the gold Rub and Buff I've been looking for. Oh, here. I was like, oh, fail. I don't need that one right this second. So this is called Ivory Black, but I think Ivory Black just means brown. Aw, thanks everyone, thanks. Yeah, I remember you got the free Hearthstone Hero. Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, I know New Legs. That's the one thing that sucks. I think that's why, because we were at one point, I was at like 73 subscribers, but that's the thing. I'm sure like people with their Amazon Prime accounts didn't remember. Like, it's something I forget to do too, like each month, and that's kind of annoying that you have to like reset it every month. Yeah, Amazon's got all kinds of free stuff. Wait, is it that Smite Doge skin? Because I kind of love that. People hate it, but I love that Smite Doge skin. I don't even play Smite, but that almost got me to start playing Smite. I just don't like the way the camera angle is. It's more, I feel like Smite was like, hey, do you like first person shooters but want to play a MOBA instead? Come play Smite. And it's very hard for me to like, I don't like that first person. Or is it third person? But it's just the way, looking directly in front of you. I don't know if I love that. I like the kind of pseudo top down with League. Yeah, Smite's free to play. I think it's like just like League where it's free to play and then they get you on the skins. This is so fun, you guys. I don't know why, but I really like this like private stream. I feel like we all just get to like hang out and chat. Not that we don't get to do that in my normal Twitch streams, but I don't know. There's something really pleasant about this. Oh shit. I'm also really good. I'm so messy. I'm like a messy baby. Right. It's just that super cool kids here. Nothing here but cool kids. I love painting stuff and doing all this detailing, but I hate how time consuming it is. I'm very like, just be done. Like when I was painting the artist gel in between all of these, I was like, why am I doing this to myself? But I'm always like, it's gonna look so good in the end though. My biggest fear, you guys, is I've worked so hard on this costume, and then I'm gonna put it on and be like, this looks stupid. I'm gonna be like, this was such a waste of time. This looks really dumb. I'm sure it won't, but I always... Or, you know, I'll put it on and be like, this doesn't look nearly as cool as I thought it was going to. Your Overwatch time played? You have almost a full hour in Overwatch? Congrats, Mikey. I know. I wish I played more, but... Damn, Draghi. Trying to make sure that they all stay kind of... And like, it's okay if I make it like too dirty with the oil paint, because I can go back in there with the rub and buff and add like highlights, but I prefer not to. You know, just extra work. It's really griming this up. We did have a 3-game winning streak. I was actually really proud of us, New Legs. Like, I was like, look at us, just crushing it. Capture the Rooster? Oh man, I haven't played that yet. The lever... I don't remember exactly what the lever system is for Overwatch. They replace it with a bot, right? Or that you don't get in trouble enough. I like that leagues improved their lever system somewhat. Especially for people that like AFK in the start. So you can see, ta-da! Oh, it's looking really sweet. I get so excited about this because I'm like, whoa, that looks like real armor. This is only my second armor thing I've made, and this is the first thing I've made to actually try and look like metal, like silver metal, I guess. So I'm getting really excited about it. And when you think about it, this is just dumb, like, crappy foam that you use for, like, mats in your garage or at the office. And I made it, like, into this. Like, that's what really excites me. I'm like, whoa, this is just a crappy... Like, basically, this became this. Oh, really? Oh, that sucks. Bye, Clifford. Thanks for hanging out. So essentially what I'm doing with the oil paint is the aging. Yeah, all this like shadowing and shading is kind of the aging that I'm doing to it. Like, I don't want to... There's things you can do, like creating rust and things like that. Mine's more of like a buildup of dirt and oxidation. Like, this is what would happen with actual metal. But for aging, like the rusting and things like, you can do rusting. You can do a rusting effect with paint, or you can also do it with like iron powder. But I don't. The way the armor was on the like I'm sort of loosely basing this off of the DreamX version of Shredder, which is like a premium format statue that they made, which I really want, but is like $250, which I think is just... I mean, don't get me wrong. My premium format Psylocke and my premium format Gambit were $300 each, and like fine, but I feel like this DreamX Shredder isn't as epic as those are, and I think those are Sideshow. But I do like it, but $250, not happening. But if you Google DreamEx Shredder, you'll be able to see. I sort of loosely based, because in the cartoon I was gonna do just basically the straight cartoon stuff and make it a little more cartoony, but I didn't like how cartoony it was. It was kind of flat and like not great. But the DreamX Shredder had like, it had some more of like this, like, see how there's like detailing in it and that kind of thing. That's all. I added that with Artist Gel. That's what I was up last night doing. I was up pretty late. So you can see it's a huge difference when you go in and add that shading and shadowing. So here is one that's just straight up painted silver. Looks pretty derpy. And then here's one, here it is with like the detailing and the shading and all that stuff. Big difference. Yeah, I'm not going to do any battle damage to this. Yeah, so with the spikes, what I do is basically anything that, you know, the silver paint I use has a metal cast to it, so it'll pick up like highlights naturally, so I don't have to go in there and highlight. But all this under part for here, you can see I've actually painted these. See down here, I've actually gone in there with oil paint and painted it. And like see me stacking it in the corner over here, it starts looking pretty cool. This is popping like that. Yeah, it gives it dimension and shape and makes it feel a lot more realistic. I'm so proud of these, you guys. This is only my second armor set I've ever made, and like, it looks like when it's just lying there, it looks really cool. All right, so I'm gonna go back and use my lighter brownish color and kind of do that light shading layer first, and then I'll go back in with the dark and hit it with that. And basically when you use three separate colors, you want to make them pretty different. But essentially this first layer is to get like a shadow down. Yeah, I mean, I made some choices, like, I didn't put as much on some of the armor pieces as the DreamX Shredder has, but it's because I'm small, and so, like, there were things that, like, made the armor look a little too, like, bulky and cartoony that I didn't like, and I wanted to keep it more realistic looking, so I kind of nixed some of the detail aspects of the DreamX one. And there's some things I could only fit so much because, like, the arm pieces and stuff are pretty small. So I'm just going in and I'm trying to put this as best into the crevices. You can kind of see the two different colors. This is more my light color, and then this is the straight, like, lamp black. I'm really excited to wear this weekend. I'm really... Now this one over here that I'm using right now, I left overnight, so But as you can see, it's oil paint, so it didn't dry out. Pop pop. Good old community. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying. You can't post links in YouTube, or can only certain people? I don't know if you have to give permissions or how that works, Sager. Again, this is my first time live streaming on YouTube or anything like that. I'm still figuring it out. But I think Razer is going to give me their Stargazer cam, so I'm going to start doing like some green screen stuff, you guys. I don't know how that'll be. I don't know if I have to build little like sets for myself, but we can start doing things like that too. Okay. So I put my base shading layer down. I'm just going to go in with my brush and try and blend that really good. Oh yeah? Is the Stargazer not so great? I don't know. I mean, Razer's gonna give it to me, so might as well just mess around with it. I don't think so. No, I mean, I don't think most people agree. I feel like it's like really 50-50 with Twitch streamers, like using the whole green screen situation. Essentially, it lets you see more of the game, so that way it's just basically like a floating head if they key out the background. But there's other things you can do with it too. It's not Twitch chat, yeah, because it's through YouTube. Fear the real names. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Yeah, it's strange. YouTube's had their live streaming for a little while now, and I haven't tried it out. But, like, I think there aren't as many rules with the YouTube live streaming. And, like, I've got to wonder, you guys. I mean, I don't do any kind of cam girl stuff, and I don't knock anybody who does. But, like, basically, you could do that with the YouTube live streaming. Because, right? Am I incorrect with that? It just seems a little, like, suspect. Because YouTube is very, like, I don't know. I feel like they're really strict about that. Maybe not. I don't pay attention to it because, again, not something I do. It's just more of a thing that like popped up in my head, and I'm like, how are they preventing people from like putting porn up and stuff on YouTube? That's what I want to know. Or doing like porn live streams. I just always, I don't know. I guess maybe I just look at like the evil that things, not evil. It's not evil. Porn's not evil or whatever. But like just the, you know, the more aggressive things people could do with it, I guess is the better term for it. But nudity's not allowed on YouTube. But the thing is, if it's a private stream, how is YouTube gonna know? I'm just curious. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying, you guys. Like, just like this is a private stream. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they basically could use a private link, and the only way YouTube would know is if someone ratted them out, right? Well, it's unlisted essentially. I'm more just curious than anything, like, how YouTube prevents that kind of thing. Because I know, you know, that's... I'm more just curious. They can tell. Because it definitely seems a little bit like a free-for-all, and it's like, hey, here's this thing. And you know people will abuse it immediately, like, any way they can. I doubt YouTube scanning videos for boobs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm sure, like, people, it seems like on YouTube, people can stream in lingerie or do whatever, which, again, not knocking. I have a tier for, like, my Patreon shoots for, like, that kind of thing, like, but it's a photo shoot. It's not, like, anything else. And I don't care about photo shoots. I show you guys behind the scenes of photo shoots in my underwear all the time. I'm practically wearing, well, it's a sports bra, but I've decided... Sports bras eliminate the factor of me having to wear shirts. It's great. Or a bra. It's like both of them combined into one, and it's less laundry I have to do. And it's comfortable. Yeah, I'm really legitimately just curious how they like prevent anything like too unseemly. And also, I haven't looked much into the YouTube rules and things like that. I don't know, like, what is out of line for them. Like, what is and is not allowed. You can show non-sexual nudity on YouTube? Really? Did not know that. The real reason people dress skimpy is to do less laundry. Yes, cool stream. Yes, exactly. The real reason is to do less laundry. There's a channel that does nude massage stuff? Really? I just find this all interesting. I'm like, really? Oh, or is it just like you see their back? Like that kind of thing? Or is it like sexy massage? I'm learning so much. Alright, so you can see it's still a little bit lighter. I've got to go back in there with my dark shade now and just kind of retrace all that, and also color the bottom of the spikes, which is annoying. Which I don't want to. There's a few artistic instructional channels? What? Like, what do you mean artistic instructional? Like painting or something? Yeah, but I mean, that's pretty much anything, New Legs. Like, people will jerk off to literally anything at some point, like, you know, regardless. So, like, if there's some kind of, like, nudity involved, because people are people. I'm not sure, because it's not necessarily... How do I naked? I don't know. I find all of this really hilarious. Not that, I mean, I think, like, people make a bigger deal out of nudity than it is. Like, I don't think nudity is necessarily the big deal, like, issue. It's more just, like, you know, the pornographic nature for things. And whatever, there's always an audience and a market for that. Like, I'm never gonna, like, put down, like, what other people do. Like, again, not necessarily for me, but just not, like, you know, there's an audience for it. But, you know, I'm sure, like, the biggest concern is, like, young viewers and stuff stumbling upon things that they should not stumble upon. One channel showed how to do bikini wax? Damn! I mean, it's just like I think there's a weird stigma about nudity. Like, again, like, I have no issues with nudity. Like, I don't care about it. Like, bodies are just bodies. Like, I don't put myself out there with nudity because people just take it the wrong way, and because there is a stigma, and it's just something I don't do. But I don't knock anyone for doing it. I'm like, go for it. Life is short. Do what you want. So the oil paint, it's kind of gritty on the spikes, so I have to kind of take a paper towel and rub the paint in to get it to go onto the spike part properly, to shade it properly. Yeah, like, for me, it's just, for me, well, part of it is, like, people automatically assume something about you if you do anything, like, nude. Like, I don't mind doing implied nudity stuff, but, like, there's just certain things I don't show. But that's also just me, too. I'm kind of a private person. But in the same respect, like, and I have a no nudity clause in my acting contract. But the thing is, you guys, if, like, Game of Thrones comes calling and they're like, we want you to be naked and do this, like, really aggressive sex scene, like, I'd be like, yeah, no, it's Game of Thrones. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this. So it's sort of like, it's a pick and choose kind of thing. But I've also got like a really young fan base from Team Unicorn, so I'm careful about like I don't want like young girls to get the impression that like nudity or sexuality or whatever is the only way you get ahead in life. Like that's not it either. But the thing is, like, I like taking photos in my underwear. Like, I don't do it for anybody else. Like, I mean, like, it's great that, like, people on Patreon like it and appreciate it and support. But I was taking photos in my underwear and, like, paying people to do it just for myself. So, you know, at least now it's, like, I'm getting some use out of that. But, like, it's never changed, like, that was always, like, an inherent part of me. I've never, like, changed myself to, like... and not that I knock it, but I know there's some girls that would, like, a year ago be like, take pictures of my underwear. No, never. That's not me. And then on Patreon, when they saw that, like, it's earning them money, are immediately like, I'll take pictures in my underwear. It's a very interesting thing to me, where, like, I can show you pictures from, like, 5-6 years ago of me taking photos in my underwear, like, not even, like, I mean, the past, like, 5-6 years, like, I can show you, like, every year me just, like, taking photos in my underwear before there was ever a Patreon, and just for myself, and like hanging on to them and being like, I don't know what to do with these, but I like them. Hi, Amelia. Needs a lot of shading. I am using oil paint. Oil-based paints probably take about 2 days to dry, but you can seal it. It's fine. No, I haven't seen the It's Not Porn, It's HBO, but that sounds about right. It's funny. It's funny because my ex was on, he wasn't my boyfriend, but we dated for a little while, but my ex was on Game of Thrones. So I'm like way closer to that show than I should be. It's okay, Coolstream. It's fine. I wouldn't mind being killed on Game of Thrones. That's cool. I'll take it. They use all mainly like British actors though. Peter Dinklage is like one of the only American actors on that show. And I think like some New Zealand actors? I can't remember. But it's mainly British actors. Okay, so you can see how it is like kind of janky like that, and then when I rub it in, it looks more like this. It's a shadow. No, I'm not gonna say. It's private. I keep like who I've dated in the past private. I'll say that he was on the show because there's like a whole like litany of people to pick from that, but we don't need to know who he is. Yeah, but there's very few. Okay, like Jason Momoa, Peter Dinklage, and like a handful of other people. But for the most part, most of their actors are British. So I just rubbed the paint into this one and see how it's got that nice transition, but it looks really natural. Sometimes I get the paint where it's not supposed to be. I should only publicly announce my future relationships. There's not a big, there's like literally zero difference. Half my bathing suits cover way less than a lot of my like underwear stuff. But that's the thing for me. Like, I've been modeling since I was a kid. Like, you know, I used to, like, at like 15, 16, like, I would do like junior swimwear and things like that. So like, it's never been like, oh no. To me, bathing suits and underwear is literally nothing. It's like not a big deal. Yeah. This is such a pain in the ass. And how many spikes are on here? Like 36 or something that I have to do this to? So. But I'm hoping I'm like, better be worth it in the end. But Icraz is like, it's really natural, the shading and shadowing, and it makes it look a lot more like real metal. How often I don't wear cosplay out for my day-to-day life at all, but my day-to-day life mostly consists of like photo shoots. So how many photo shoots have I had this week? This week after tomorrow I've done 3 photo shoots. Next week I've done 4 photo shoots this week. Because Saturday I'm going to Anime LA, and I will probably do like a million photo shoots on Saturday, but I'll just count it as one. But I do a photo shoot at least 3, if not 4 times a week right now. That's fair. There are times where we've like done like sneaky photo shoots in places like grocery stores and stuff in like regular like superhero costumes, but you got to be careful because it obviously attracts a lot of attention. So. But you remember how like bright and silver and like dumb this looked before. Now it looks, we're almost there. Almost there. Not only do I have to do 36 of these spikes, but there's 2 sides to each one, so it's basically double the work. I don't. My seam wrapper doesn't fit on the end of it came with a cap, but it didn't fit on the end. It's fine. Yeah, I lost the cap to mine a long time ago. I just keep it in there. Oh crap, oh crap. Yeah, I'm always losing the caps to things. It's fair. I feel your pain. Every time I'm like, okay, I'm almost done. And then I'm like, no, there's so much more to do. Oh wait, I forgot to get back to one of my friends. I'm really excited about the new Ham Ham emotes. Oh wait, I have to look at this call sheet for tomorrow. What am I doing? I wish I could clone myself and create a team to help me get this crap done, you guys. That would be amazing. Oh man, you guys, I would kill if I could clone myself or just have an assistant. It would be amazing. I would get so much more done. You got a second monitor hooked up, Mikey? That's awesome. I'm trying to figure out, because I don't like the fact that I have my computers in here where I do like the foam work and stuff, because that desk cannot be good for them. But I don't know. I don't know a better way to set that up. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Like the movie Multiplicity with Michael Keaton. I don't know if I remember that movie. I always thought Michael Keaton was like creepy looking, you guys. I don't know. There's just something super creepy about his face to me. Oh crap. Oh no, I'm getting paint everywhere. It should not be. Oh, bad. This is bad. Ooh. The good thing is it's oil paint, and for the most part I can just rub it off. But it will leave like a slight residue, like staining effect. But it's alright because most of this has that all over it anyways. So it shouldn't really affect anything. It's fine, everything is fine. Part of me wonders if this would have been better if I should have put a clear coat on this and then tried to do it, because a clear coat would have made everything kind of smooth. But I don't know if the paint would have necessarily rubbed in better then. Like it might have just been too slick. So it's something I'm gonna have to experiment with. I want a 3D printer so bad. I think Grant Imahara might sell me his one that he doesn't like that much, which is the one I kind of wanted. But yeah, I really want a 3D printer for doing like cosplay things. The first thing I would print is my Officer Caitlin gun, and then I don't know after that. But yeah, I want a 3D printer. So much. Okay, so I've got the spikes done. Now I just got to go back in there with my dark color and really get the detail of everything. Yeah, it's the Taz Lolbot. I think it's the Taz 3D printer. It's like $2,500 on Amazon, I think. My Amazon wish list is mainly cosplay supply stuff and like a couple of figures and things like that. But all the rest is like cosplay or like photo shoot supply stuff. So for like building costumes or finishing costumes and that kind of thing. Yeah, I know. A 3D printer is on my list of things. I've just got to get... I'm still in a little bit of a precarious place when it comes to some bills and things, but a 3D printer will be my next big like thing that I raise money for. And then after that, probably a gaming laptop. So we'll see. We'll see, you guys. We'll see. My focus right now is just like improving the Patreon experience for all of you. But yeah. I would love to be able to 3D print stuff. And the thing is, my biggest concern with a 3D printer was learning the proper software to like rip the model. Like if I wanted to do like game stuff, basically ripping the models apart and getting it ready for printing. But my friend has offered, in exchange for me printing things for him, has offered to do that for me. So I'll slowly learn how to do all of it, but in the meantime, I'll still be able to print things because I have someone. That's the hardest part, is like ripping the game models and all that stuff. Like I can do all the cleanup work and painting. That I'm really excited about. But I don't want to have to like prep anything. I don't really know how to use ZBrush or any of that. But if I have someone to do that, then I feel like, and maybe I'll have like, it'll be cool too, because I could probably do like 3D printed Patreon rewards as well, which would be rad. I feel like there's just so much I can do with it. Someday, you guys. Someday. Sometimes, you know, when you look at something for too long and you're like, I can't tell, do these look the same or no? But obviously just trying to keep them similar and keep those highlights in there. 3D ham dab? Yeah! That'd be so cute, Wayne. Little ham dab. I'm pretty artistically inclined, but I just don't know. Yeah, Mikey, I'm still planning on getting a roommate. Trying everything I can to just like make it okay. But finding a roommate is a lot trickier, and it means I have to move everything out of this room, which there's no space for that, but yeah, still trying to find a roommate, still trying to do all the things. Just trying to survive, you guys. But yeah, like whatever I have to do for now. I prefer not to move, because that's the other option is I could move into a smaller place. But it's so expensive to move that I would rather not. So I'm just trying to work out like. I don't know Nika Harper. I don't think so. In the end, you want all the hams. That's fair, Wayne. That's fair. Yeah, I don't know who Nika Harper is, but if I get a roommate, it'll be a guy. I can't live with girls for the most part. It's too stressful for me. I've had guy roommates in the past, and it's always just, I get along way better with guys. Like, it's just easier. Like, not that I don't like girls, I just don't like living with them, if that makes sense. Alright, so, I think the arm pieces are done here. Check it out. Oh, it looks so good. I'll bring them up close, you guys, and get a nice look. I'm gonna turn down this light. It's just a little like overly bright. And I'm gonna see if you can see it a little bit better. But I just turn that down a little bit. See? When it's not so reflective. Ta-da! So close, you guys. I just keep looking at this like beautiful pile of armor. The worst part is I still need to figure out how to like connect it to my body, which I'm not super excited about. Yeah, it's just tough. Like, I don't care about guys leaving the toilet seat up because I have 2 bathrooms here, so they can have their own bathroom and I don't have to deal with that. So. I'm sorry to hear that. I totally feel those feels. It's been a rough couple of months, you guys. And I've thought about getting like another bottle service and bartending job again, but like I hate working in the nightclub. It just sucks my soul. Hold on one second, guys. There's a lot of politics involved with like working in a nightclub, and it just starts to take over my life, which I don't like. So yeah, I have 2 full bathrooms. But yeah, it's just hard. It's hard being a creative because, you know, there are times when I book work and I try and save money from those times, but it's just so expensive living in LA. But my biggest fear is like if I go back into like working in nightlife or that kind of thing, I know it's going to take away from the stream and all of that stuff. And I really like everything that I've been working on and building this past year, and I just really want to focus on that and be able to stay at it. And even right now, it's pretty exhausting. Like, I spend all day, like, pretty much working. So I don't know how I'd manage it. But we're getting there, you guys. I believe. Just gotta grow the stream, grow Patreon. We'll get there. We'll get there, you guys. It'll be great. But this is all, like, I just want to make content for you guys. That's it. I just want to make really cool, fun content. Yeah, I used to work in nightclubs for like ever, like since I was like 16. So, and I'm just over it. I've done it my entire adult life. I hate it. It was fun, don't get me wrong. Like, I had a great time. I met like so many great friends, but I just don't want to do it anymore. It's really hard on my body too. And like, just, ugh. Aw, thanks, Mikey. Oh, that's very nice of you. I wasn't... That's very sweet. No, it doesn't fall just on you guys. It's just like more like getting the word out there about it. I'm trying to get more people. But that is really awesome and nice of you. Thanks. The stream is growing though, you guys. I mean, considering where I was at last year, I think at this time I was around like 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers. So, not subscribers. Sorry. Oh, that would be amazing. I was at like like just over 2,000 followers. Yeah, it's just working in a nightclub. But also, like, finding a job that could be flexible with my schedule, which is legit pretty much impossible. So, I don't know. I may start doing some commission work again. I might start doing, like... now that I've gotten better with, like, armor building and stuff, I might start creating, like, wing things that I might start taking commissions on. Yeah, it was hard. Like, it was hard to work... Yeah, well, Chucky, I never got into streaming for the money, though. That was never my deal. Like, I just want to, like, have fun. I was never like, oh, I'm going to be a streamer and be rich. I used to make way more money working in nightlife. But it just got to a point where, like, I was so exhausted from working in nightlife, and there's too many politics, and... This was about a year ago, and I just made the choice to, like, move to streaming full-time, and that's, like, when the stream, I felt, like, really started growing, and, you know, just a lot more positive things happened to it. You got into Vine for the money? It's funny. That didn't work out so well, cool stream. R.I.P. Vine. Yeah, I've never done anything, really, for the money, like... That's the thing. I think people think, like, I'm just, like, over here getting rich, and it's like, that's not true. It's more, I just love creating content. But it's definitely taken me a while to find, like, the right balance of things. And trust me, it's always, like, a growing process of still trying to figure out, like, the balance of everything. You got into printing for the women? Nice. You guys are hilarious. It's fair. That makes sense. I hear that's what, like, brings all the ladies to the table. The sweet printing industry. Being an adult sucks. Yeah, it sucks dick. You got in civil service for the chocolate? Is there a lot of chocolate in civil service? Is that how that works? I was unaware. Maybe I'm in the wrong industry, shit. Highly subsidized canteens? What? I got into school for the education? Fair. That's fair. These all seem like legitimate things. So now I'm doing the shoulder pieces, and you can see it's the same process. It's just like rinse and repeat with this, but it takes for freaking ever. But see, look how much, just with a little bit of shading, look at how much cooler this looks, side by side. Ooh. You got into moderating for the band hammer? That's fair. The band hammer is pretty sweet, I will say that. So I think for this week, I will be doing dance party stream on Friday, you guys. I know we missed last week because I think I had to get that. Oh yeah, I had to get stuff done for Saturday. But I'm doing it. I'm gonna try and just freaking finish this costume tonight. At least get the armor done. And the cape will be easy. The cape I just have to like pin and cut, but I have to figure out how I'm going to attach it. That's my biggest concern, is the weight of the cape being too heavy for the stretch of the fabric. So that's something I need to figure out as well. No. I'm doing this wrong. But, and then what else do I have coming up? I'll be scheduling Google Hangouts. I'm going to be adjusting the Patreon tiers a little bit. You're not really losing anything. It's more, I'll be adding this stream and that kind of thing. I don't know if anything else is really changing. Maybe just like adding some features. But if there's anything also that you guys want to see me offer in the Patreon awards, tell me. Or if there's things that you think would be like cool to be a part of it, or that you feel like you're not getting enough of, like tell me. I'm happy to make adjustments. I'm growing, like I'm learning as like, you know, with you guys. So I always try to like listen to requests and take them. Like obviously I can't like do everything, and you know, but I really try to like take feedback as well and listen to that. Yeah, I mean it's all about the boob window. That's how you make anything femme, Sager. If I'm doing any kind of femme cosplay, I'm like, and boobs. Anytime you want to do femme cosplay, just add boobs. Everyone's like, oh, how are you going to make it femme? I'm like, add boobs. I don't know. It's my answer to everything. Because everything can use a little more boobs. Except maybe man boobs. No, I'm kidding. More astronaut ice cream? Oh my god. Oh my god. I was really addicted to that stuff. I still love it. It's been a while actually since I've had astronaut ice cream. I've kept it off my Amazon wish list. It's so good, you guys. Yeah, who doesn't approve of boobs? Come on. Okay. Oh, do you want Okay, cool stream. That's definitely something I can do. So, like wallpapers? Like a monthly wallpaper? I can for sure do that. Maybe a monthly wallpaper from the lingerie shoot, or like... That's the other thing too, like I'm gonna try and give options for like goofy or sexy stuff just in case. Like I never want to offend anyone with sexy stuff or make anybody feel uncomfortable. Like it's just stuff I like doing, which is stupid. But I think like offering that too. I always try to like, I usually try and give like a good mix of things. It's not like you're getting all of one thing. Just so there's like some variety in there. Boob rating is steady at 99%. Will I go to prom with you? I don't think they let adults go to people's proms. You like goofy stuff, Mikey? Yeah, I try to have like a good balance. Or just like cool stuff. But yeah, I'll offer a monthly wallpaper. I can do like some lingerie ones and some anime ones, or not anime, like cosplay ones. So yeah, I'll offer a monthly wallpaper as well. That is a very easy thing to do. Usually not Troggy. There's actually like strict rules about that now. Where like if you're not in school, like if you're not in high school as well, you're not allowed to go, or there's actually a bunch of rules for proms now to like keep them safe. You know, it's more for like creepy dudes dating like super young girls and stuff. But depending on your school, there's a bunch of different rules. I will not crash random proms. I usually, unfortunately, can't go to people's proms because, you know. My schedule does not allow for that. Plus, like, I don't think I'm famous enough to, like, go to prom as, like, a celebrity person, you know? So then it's just, like, weird. Like, who's this random chick at this prom? Who's like way older than all these high school students. Oh, that's really cool, Wayne. No, I didn't go to Eddie's prom. No. Eddie had like a date for his prom. If I remember correctly, he had like a date. Yeah, he had like a for real date. Like, go Eddie. He went with a grill. Our little Eddie, all grown up. Oh yeah. Is Eddie the meme machine? Who did I go to prom with? I went to prom with like a friend that I just like asked out like over like Messenger or something. I was just like, I was online one day and I didn't have a date to prom. Not like for people like lack of asking, but like I just didn't care. I didn't want to go to prom, first of all. I was just like, this isn't really me. And my dad was like, you're going to prom. Like, if you don't go to prom, you're going to regret it. Like, you're going, just go to your prom. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So I was just like, it was getting like close to prom and I was like, oh, I don't have a date, fuck, like I guess I should get one. And so I was just like on Messenger and I like messaged my friend, I'm like, hey, do you want to go to prom, like just as friends? And I think he was like the quarterback for the football team or anything. Not cute though, like just like very much like football, like, jock, like, very jock. But I was like, hey, do you want to go to prom? And he's like, yeah, sure. I was like, cool. See you then. I, like, didn't care at all. I was like, whatever. Like, if he had said no, I wouldn't have cared. Like, I would have been, like, fine not going with anybody. I honestly don't even remember. I just remember, like, I don't remember what I used to message him. I just remember, like, I was literally online and was like, oh, hey, this friend's on. And I just messaged him. It's like, what Facebook? ICQ? I don't know what ICQ is. I was so, like, oblivious. Yeah, the helmet's, like, in my bathroom. Oh. Yeah, it definitely was not ICQ, for sure, because... Yeah, no. In high school, I was so, like, oblivious to everything. I did, like... I basically, in high school, just used the internet to download Sailor Moon shit. And, like, anything else I could find, like, any other anime stuff I could find on the internet. That was my life. It's so dumb that, like... From the time I was a little kid to, like, the time I was a teenager, like, I still love Sailor Moon so much. But yeah, that's pretty much my main use for the internet was anime. Did you have... I don't understand. Like, was your phone number connected to your ICQ thing? I'm confused. Are these your actual phone numbers, people? I'm so confused. What's going on? What about lies? One more shoulder piece, and then the helmet, and I'm done with this detailing. And then all I have to do after... So the great part is, after I'm done doing all this detailing crap, the only thing I have to do is take... And sometimes you... So, okay. This is the other thing. You can choose to seal armor with like a gloss or a matte or whatever clear sealant. But the thing is, with things that you want to look like metal, I don't always recommend it because even with like a gloss coat sealer, a lot of times it'll take away the metallic sheen of the metal. It'll like dull it and change it. So it's one of the only times I don't recommend doing a gloss coat is if you have something metallic. So I probably won't end up sealing this because of that. Now that I think about it. And it's not necessary because the armor's already sealed with the paint. So it's just nice, like, especially if you spray it a color, it'll help like bring out the color. I'll see. We'll see what I'm gonna do. You can get internet till 8 years ago? I feel like I've had internet my entire life. This is really taking a turn. I don't know, you guys. I'm basically gonna go. All I've got to do is finish up doing this armor stuff and that kind of thing. But I just want to do like a fun little hangout for us. That was very private. That sucks. I feel bad for her. I know what it's like. I just hide all that stuff. I'm gonna have to look at this Nika Harper person, but I understand what she's going through. I'm just a lot better at hiding my pain. I won't lie. I hide a lot of things from you guys when I'm going through bad times. But I just want to say this was really nice, you guys. I'm excited to do these with you regularly and get to hang out with everyone more and just get to know everybody more and have fun. But I'm really excited. You guys will be the first to see Femme Shredder. I'll probably do a fit test tomorrow and I'll put it up on the Snapchat. I'm gonna be doing I'll have to look into it. I wonder if I know her. Yeah, for sure. Thanks guys for hanging out. But I will put up previews of this for you guys. That better be dust. I will put up on Snapchat ALA stuff, and I'll be doing lingerie photo shoots as well. So a lot of stuff going up soon. So have fun, guys. Have a good night.